G'day peeps, Human Technical Readout here, and I thought I'd do a reaction video, I'm not sure if it's going to be quick or not, about what Catalyst dropped a couple of hours ago about their plans for the rest of the year. Oh my goodness. Praise Blake, or Celia, or whatever. Well, actually, it's all about Mercenaries, so I probably shouldn't go Wobby or Clan. But, wow. Yeah, actually, Owen Wilson's wow. Because, you know, that's Grace and Death Carlisle. Artist interpretation is Owen Wilson, so wow. So, yeah, let's get into it. On their Catalyst, well, actually, BattleTech, or bg.battletech.com news blog dropped some epic shit. Upcoming releases, major update upcoming releases. So it's Saturday morning my time, it's Friday morning, it's Friday some point in the US. They have like all the things back on their Catalyst web store, being a Game of Armored Combat, Clan Invasion box set, Alpha Strike Succession War cards, Alpha Strike Invasion cards, or Clan Invasion cards, Total Warfare Tech Manual, BattleTech Manual, Alpha Strike with the existing covers. They're not redoing the covers again. Strategic Ops with Advanced Space Rules and Interstellar Ops Alternate Eras. Plus the Warhound 2C Premium plastic miniature. They've reprinted another 25,000 copies of a Game of Armored Combat, and I don't think I think they need more, but that's just me. Anyway, so to celebrate the absolutely stupendous record breaking for them reprints, they've decided to go, hey, check all the shit we're working on, and I'm going, oh yes. So later in April, actually there's not much of April left, Redemption Rights by Jason Schmetzer. It's Wolf Dragoons post Terror, and the battle for Terror with the Clan Bin Chicken, Clan Fairy Boys, and the Wolf Dragoons, obviously, and Fairy Boys in Exile, and some guy called Stone, whatever his name is, and his Republic of the Sphere. And so basically, I'm not going to spoil what happened in Hour of the Wolf, because I'm going to do that in another video. Thanks to somebody's question about why did Fairy Boys do that to the Dragoons, and that is like a century-long conversation. Well, no, the history is a century long, give or take. Actually, it's over a century. It's almost 125, 30, 150 years, give or take. Actually, just a bit less. So that's another video. Honestly, I'm going to do it. Hang in there, mate. I will get there. So Randall Builds is finally getting around to finishing off. Hopefully, will be the volume 3 will be finishing the clans. Actually, I've got to find out if I actually have these, because we were supposed to get them in the Kickstarter, and I don't think I've got any of them. But anyway, so the founding of the clans, you know, Nikki K and Andrew K and Elizabeth Hazen and all them. You know, like the 600 warriors try and get the clans together with the Pentagon worlds, you know, that kind of behavior. They're also saying that the remaining 6 novels of the MechWarrior Dark Age line will return to print, including all new artwork through May through December. That's exciting. More Shrapnel. I'm a big fan of Shrapnel. I haven't actually gone on about it at all, but I am a big fan, and I've got some ideas to submit to that. I'll get there. With Monster Fight Club, they dropped the Wolfhound 2C, and it doesn't actually have it does have a date, June 22, or June 2022, there'll be a Mad Cat TC, and oh, I'm in love. I want this so badly. It's the only problem I have with the TC, it doesn't go boing, but pretty much it ticks all my other boxes. Let me just pull it up. Oh my goodness! No, it does have boing. So I had a quick squeeze before I started this video, and I went, yeah, cool. And I went, I think there should be some more tonnage in there somewhere. And I just found out I was wrong about the boing. They have boing. This is now my new favorite Mad Cat area, and I really should have taken that in my trial of position with the Alpha Strike boys, because I think I would have got Terran something chronic as opposed to what actually had happen. But that's spoilers, and that should be dropping sometime soon, and I'll put up a link when that does, or maybe I'll have a reaction video on me actually doing my trial of position. That'd be funny. Anywho, yeah, we'll get down to that. It was a great day. I look forward to showing that off to you guys and girls. Anyway, so 585 or MACAT 585, 2 large pulse lasers, 2 ER mediums, 2 strict 6s and an ER small with 30 heat sinks. So you got to watch your heat a bit, but you can fire like the 2 large pulses and the 2 ERs, or the 2 or the 2 strict 6s, depending on if you want to do damage or concentrated damage or crit seeking. So yeah, no, this is amazing. I want it so badly. Right, where were we? They're going to add to the tactical companion app. I need to actually pay for that. It looks like it's going to work really, really well from what the little I play with it, but the problem is it's got limited function at the moment, but it looks like they're gonna, by the end of the summer, they'll have all of the Wave 2 record sheets included, which is exciting, which means it'll be mostly functional by that point. Of course, it doesn't have the 4,000 odd variants of battle mechs in it, obviously, but yeah. Next item up is Empire Alone, which is going to be epic. I mean, Free Worlds League, I'm not a fan of. Sea Fox, I'm becoming a fan of, and the Spirit Cats are just Nova Cats, and cats are cool, right? So basically, Free Wars League, Spirits Cats, Sea Fox, and Clan Fairy Boys. I was a fan of the Clan Fairy Boys in the Clan Invasion because they were all wardens. Alaric Ward is a dick. Let's just go there. He is like, while he may not be genetically related to Vlad, oh my god, he is such a Vlad. But I'll leave that there. Ooh, they're also going to Wolf's Dragoons because of Wolf's Dragoon things. That's exciting. Alright, just on that alone, I'm totally going to buy. I was going to buy it anyway. But BattleTech Empire Alone, July 2022. That's exciting. TACOP reprints, advanced rules, and advanced units is happening. Now, this is something new. Counter packs for Battle Force. My current MechWarrior campaign that I'm not running, that I'm actually involved in, we're looking like, he's got a fan-made scenario, and apparently at some point we're going to end up being planetary defenders against a full-on assault. Actually, I've just realized who and what that's going to be. Oh my god, this is going to suck. But because I was blanking, like specifically blanking on thinking about that, so it would be a complete surprise, and I just did the math and I don't like it. But anyway, getting back to this product, counter pack for Battle Force, that will actually be quite useful. 2 maps for largest strategic Battle Force map, laminated on backside so you can use it to create your own world. That is oh, and it's Earth. Oh, so you can do Terra. You can do battles on Terra, either Kerensky and a Mars, or the whole Inner Sphere versus Wobbies, or Republic's Sphere Defense of Terra. That's exciting. Wow, that's cool. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Battle Force. My brain just does. For the most part, I've only always ever flicked through it, and it's never been my jam. But essentially, although I do like Alpha Strike, and Alpha Strike is basically a cut down Battle Force. So instead of having like Lancers as with the same kind of stats as Alpha Strike, it's that they've split the Alpha Strike. They've split them down into mechs, and it makes more sense to me. So I might need to try and rejig my thinking about that. Anyway, it's exciting for Battle Force players. For the 2 of them are out there. That was a joke, by the way. If you play Battle Force, let me know how you do it and how long it takes and all that kind of stuff. This one's already been announced somewhere. A Question of Survival. Basically, it's a Ghost Bear and Clan Care Bear and Clan Bin Chicken, i.e. Ghost Bear or Rasslahug Dominion, if you like, and remnant Jade Falcons who are stuck up in the Jade Falcon occupation zone. Sounds cool. I'm not going to spoil it, but I'll buy it just because I'm a completionist. Now they're going to have a technical readout, because I'm always excited about Technical Readout. I named my channel after Technical Readouts. Technical Readout Dark Age continues on from Technical Readout Jihad. And so basically it'll have stuff from 3075, 3085, 3040, 3145, Technical Readout Regulars, Technical Readout Prototypes, So that's going to be interesting. Now, something I'm totally excited for, the Damocles Sanction. It's a BattleTech novel by someone I totally don't recognize, Michael Chiaravella. Yeah, my Italian isn't that good. But anyway, it's about Julian Davian and Prince's champion Eric Sandoval Grohl, which is a mouthful. That's what double-barreled shotguns are for people with hyphenated names. But anyway, they're going to try and take back New Avalon from the Snaky Boys. I'm down for that kind of behavior. Another big thing for third quarter 2022, which probably means more like December, from what statistically going by the averages and stuff. But Alpha Strike box set. I'm not a huge fan of Alpha Strike. I will play it because if it's like my interpretation of BattleTech is any BattleTech is good BattleTech, so I'll take what I can get. And so a box set of Alpha Strike, I am so down. Because you know what? It's going to have models, and it's going to be great. 13 high-quality fully assembled, 2 new redesign miniatures, the Wraith and the Pouncer. I'm a huge fan of the Pouncer because, you know, it goes boing. And the Wraith, it goes super boing with 711-7. So I'm down for that. And Pouncer's a Clan Wolf 3050 era Wolf mech, so I'm down for that. Because as you may know, I have my 13th Wolf Guard. Not that the 13th Wolf Guard have any Pouncers in the 3052 roster, but you will be able to get them after 3052 because of, you know, casualties and shit. That's exciting. My guess is probably, so there's 13-8. Oh, like 2 Lancers of 8 Innisphere mechs and a star of clan mechs and 7 all new variants in new poses. So that'll be exciting. Battlefield support cards. Oh yeah. Oh, I bought Battlefield support deck. That looks amazing. So 2 punch boards of trees and game counters, 9 fold up cardboard buildings. Ooh. And so 9 small buildings and 6 fold-up cardboard buildings. I wonder if they got inspired by Infinity with what they were doing, because the Catalyst Game Labs had their right ideas with the hard punchboard standees, I guess we call them these days, and they had a couple of trees and stuff like that in there. Like I've got a fair few of the box sets now, and I'm starting to build up a very big collection of rubble and trees and all that kind of stuff. It's really good. Also, importantly, a heavy stock reference cards. That's going to be exciting. Infinity started doing their starter sets with much thinner stand-up or like foldable buildings, because you need in Infinity, it's a skirmish game, but you really do need a lot of frigging cover. So buildings were the answer to take up a lot of volume, but not so much in the box. Then Infinity went to, or Corvus Belli, who make Infinity, went to hard cardboard, a lot harder than the stock punch boards that they use for BattleTech. But I think Catalyst took note and went, this is a good idea, and that's what they're doing. So that's going to be exciting, even if you're playing, even if you don't do. From what I'm reading, the Alpha Strike box set is worth it for just classic BattleTech players too. Simply for the fact for new miniatures, yay. Different sculpts, yay. And yeah, Big Ted excited for that. Ooh, another novella, that's cool. Shrapnel 10 in September 2022. And now we get to the even more exciting bits. The Eridani Light Horse Hunter Lance. Well, I'm not quite sure if I'd call it a Hunter Lance, but you know, $30 US, of course. A Sagittaire, a reposed Banshee, but it does look like a Banshee S from the looks of it, so that's exciting, because who doesn't love a Banshee S with all those PPCs and AC-10s, or possibly a Banshee 6S, which means a Gauss rifle. Oh yes. The Eridani Light Horse Classic Thunderbolt, which goes boing. Super exciting. And a Cyclops variant, and I'm hoping it's not the one with the 2 LRM-10s, which is just lame balls. It's even more lame balls than the original Cyclops, because it has less firepower. But it might look like it's the Gauss rifle variant, because the gun looks a bit thinner and longer from the shot I've got. I mean, I will be throwing up this shot in when I do the editing for this. I'm just narrating now, and then I'll put pictures to words. So yay for Eridani Light Horse Hunter Lance. I'm not particularly familiar with the Sagittaire. I'm pretty sure it's an assault mech, which don't be slack, let's pull it up. Won't be in that one. I thought I had 3067, because I'm pretty sure that's the cover mech. It is the cover mech, at least the book I've got it in. Going down, yeah, I keep getting Thanatos and Sagittaire confused. It is a 95 tonner. Oh no, remember, 95 tons, 353 17 double heat sinks, 18 tons of armor, standard armor, no endo steel, and all the pulses except for an ERPPC. So what have we got? We've got 1 ERPPC, 2 large pulsators, 5 medium pulsators with 1 to the rear, and 1 small laser with a targeting computer. I'm keen to try it out because it's got buoying and pulsators, even though it's in its sphere pulsators, like a heavy, like a mobile assault with all the, and pretty much the heat sinks to use them, doing the math. Oh, not if you fire the ERPPC, but if you fire the ERPPC at any range above like 10, you're not going to be using any of the pulsators because the ranges suck. It should be interesting to see an X-Pulse laser version of this. Anywho, yeah, cool. Oh, there are, no, okay, so 2 of them are in the rear, 1 in the head, 1 in the rear, 1 medium pulsator in the head rear, and 1 in the center torso rear, so that's interesting. Yeah, I'll play this. And it's a Davian mech, so I'm totally pro Davian. Alright, back to the article. Next along, so it got teased yesterday by Derek from Aries Gamers Miniatures, the Hanshin Rough Riders Battle Lance. Again, featuring a new mech and then 3 reposes. So with the Eridani light horse, it looks like the different variant of the Cyclops. It's a repose for the Banshee, but the Thunderbolt is on a pillar of smoke, much like the Elementals from the Clan Invasion box set. Because the Eridani light horse are famous for modifying their Thunderbolts to make them go boing. So yeah, excitement. Banshee's repose, and the Sage says a brand new mech. So that said, the Hanshin Rough Rider battle thing. Hatchet is doing the same thing as the Thunderbolt, like on a pillar of flame. Atlas is a repose. The new mech is a penetrator. One of my favorite 3055 mechs or 3058 mechs. Anyway, Clan is one of my favorite things. It was 75 tons and went boing. Yay. So that's exciting. 2 ER large lasers and 6 medium pulse lasers. Like, you have to be very careful on what you want to fire, but there's only 24 heat sinks. But other than that, I love it. So that's a brand new mech. And what's the third one? Enforcer, different variant. So it may have some different weapons on it. Although it doesn't look like an Enforcer 3 from the box, although it's hard to tell in the pic. Can I get a closer look at that? Oh, I can. Yeah, it definitely looks like a 4D or like a 3R/4D rather than an Enforcer 3. So yeah, I don't know what the new variant would be, unless they're going to retcon, oh hey, they had this in the Clan version. I'll go, okay, cool. Finally, the Northwind Highlanders command set has been announced, and I am big Ted excited for this because it has another Warhammer, woohoo, and a Grasshopper, woohoo, and another Atlas, or is it the same Atlas? No, it's a Gunslinger. No, oh no, the other one's a Gunslinger. Oh no, Gunslinger. Wait, that really looks like an Atlas. Here's a bloody Atlas. That looks like a Grasshopper or someone stuffed up. Okay, so the text is saying Gunslinger. Wait, back up. Okay, so it's saying Gunslinger, repose and Jumping Highlander, and new variants for Grasshopper and Warhammer. The guns, maybe they put the Atlas in there because they haven't got the 3D sculpt yet, or they just stuffed up. Quite happy to go they just stuffed up, or I'm being generous and they put the Atlas in there to simulate the Gunslinger. Because the Gunslinger is not an Atlas, because the Gunslinger's got 2 Gauss rifles and medium lasers for days, I think, from memory. ECM and possibly an AMS. I do like it because A, it goes boing, and B, 2 Gauss rifles. Who doesn't love the 2 Gauss rifles, particularly in the Innisphere? So yeah, excited for that as well. Kellhound Striker Lance. I'm not sure if it actually is a Striker Lance, but whatever, because I don't think it's fast enough. No, it is, because like a brand new Night Sky. That's from 3055. That's exciting. Night Sky wasn't particularly thing other than it's got a hatchet. The rest of the weapons aren't particularly cool. A reposed Wolfhound, because you can never have enough Wolfhounds, except they don't go boing, but whatever. New variants of the Griffin and a Jumping Crusader, which makes that an actual Crusader L, which is a layer. I'm just fascinated to see how the Kellhounds got their hands on layer Crusaders. Hilarious. So it's something that hasn't been, well, kind of was mentioned in an AMA, but hadn't been fleshed out. Dominion Divided. Oh no, okay, so this is not actually what I thought. This is actually the House Davian Draconis Combine front. Oh, okay, well that's a weird pairing, because it's got the Federated Sons versus the Dragons, or the Draconis Combine, plus the Rassilhag Dominion, what they're going to do in the wake of what happened on Terra in the Hour of the Wolf. So that is is weird combination. I mean, I guess if you're going with Tamar Rising with all the factions that emerged after the Hour of the Wolf, from House Steiner, and the Jade Falcon Occupation Zone and Hell Horses, then if you're going clockwise, then Ghost Bears, Draconis Combine, and Federated Sons make sense. So that's going to hit in the fourth quarter. Which again probably means somewhere in December. So next one, BattleTech Universe, fourth quarter 2022. It looks like it's going to be a digest update for pretty much everything that's happened in 3150. Which, to be fair, is a bloody lot. So that's probably going to be a primer and maybe let you know what's happening with Liao and... well, no, because Mark's in the other one. Yeah, so we're missing out on Liao and the periphery powers. But yeah, cool. I'll be buying it. Well, pretty much I'll be buying everything on what I'm talking about here. Especially, like, the second next one we got. Anyway, force manuals. So back in the day before I got back into BattleTech in any meaningful way, there was something called combat manuals, which is pretty much got bits for Alpha Strike and Total Warfare, and they had Creator and Mercenaries, but they didn't do so well, so they left them alone. But they're so late 2022 and beyond, they're going to bring back the Creator and Mercenaries sourcebook. I finally got my hands on a copy of Mercenaries, and I don't know if I got on the actual things or their record sheets, but it actually had from Charles Bair's Crusader, which is definitely not a standard Crusader. And that'll be reflected when I finally do the Mercenary, or like the Grey Death playthrough I'm planning to do with the original sourcebook. That's going to be fun. So they're revamping the Creator and Mercenary sourcebooks, and then they're going to add a Force Manual Davian and relaunching the line. That's exciting. Oh shit, this whole thing's exciting. But it's even more exciting. Then we get down to the people have been speculating since about 2018 when the first one dropped. Another freaking Kickstarter, fall 2022. Hopefully this one won't be interrupted by COVID. So the title is BattleTech Mercenaries Kickstarter. Oh yes. So 50 new plastic mini and vehicles. Even if you say that in the James Bond Southern Sheriff from I think either Thunderball or something or other, where it says vehicles. I can't do it, at least not at this time of day, because it's like before 5 a.m. No, it's actually after 6 a.m, but still, you get my meaning. So, including the Firestarter, the Griffin 2C, Ostrock, and Kraken. I don't get the Kraken, but whatever. But I'm more excited for the Galleon Light Tank, the SRM LRM Carrier, Demolisher Heavy Tank, and a variety of mercenary-themed stretch goals will also be included. My wallet is crying at the thought of this. Super excited. I mean, there have been hints on the Facebook pages when they've been dropping art from the various official BattleTech artists of their redesigns, like Steiner and I've forgotten his name. Sorry, Steiner, the better one. But yeah, your Sentinel was cool. Just saying. Yeah. So like the Ostrock, Ostal, Oscout. I had seen. I haven't seen the Firestarter, Griffin, or Kraken, but the Ost things I have seen, so I'll be pleased to get my hands on, because Galleons always had a favourite place in my heart, because they were first discovered them in Mercenary Star, like in the Grey Death book, Mercenary Star. When I finally got my stats, I'm going, they're not exciting, but they've always had but the upgrade in 3058 was pretty exciting. I do like that one, because it actually has a use. The Galleons do put some firepower on the table for cheap, even in the 3025 version. But super excited for another Kickstarter, although my wallet is totally not excited for a Kickstarter at all, twice in fact. And super excited for the Grey Death Legion Force Pack, Spring 2023. What hell, that's a year from now, because you guys are in, like, the Americans are in spring now, because we're in autumn, hence my beanie. And yeah, but I don't like the rest of the things which are either like 3025 appropriate or 30 or Clan Invasion appropriate. This one is Ilclan appropriate, because it's packing the modified gargoyle that the Carlisle kid ran in the novella, which is also cool, which I haven't talked about. We've got a jumping Shadowhawk from the, much like the Hatchet Men and the other ones that I've was talking about previously. Obviously, Isabel Carlisle from the Legends book. Obviously, that's her mech. What are the other ones? Oh, a K2 or K, whatever they're up to. Catapult as one of the mechs, because I don't actually remember having a K2 in the novel, but whatever. And the new Regent, which comes in one of the Ilkhan recognition guides, and I don't remember if that is a Steiner mech or a Davian mech. Got a feeling it's Steiner if it's in the Grey Death book, but that's also exciting, and that's all they've got announced as definitely planned, absolutely. But then they've got a small section which gets me tingly. Also in development, Brush Wars PDF series. So basically all the little wars. Like the original Brush Wars was basically the War of 3039, the Andurian Succession, and 3039 had its own book. The Andurian Succession. Oh yeah, the Andurian Succession. The original, well, not the original, but the 31st century Mark Civil War, as opposed to the Andurian Succession, Duncan Civil War 30 odd years later. Or was it 20 odd years later? Anyway, yeah. And I'm pretty sure there was another. Oh yeah, of course, the Ronin Wars. That was the third one the actual Brush War PDF. But they're going to do more, like in one of the AMAs, which you can find on the Catalyst Game YouTube channel. They said they were going to do more Brush Wars books, and they're just putting that out there now. Mech Commander's Handbook, the Mech Commander PC game series. I'm not the only one who finds it much beloved, so I'm keen to find out what that's all about. And Ilkhan's Eyes Only, which I think is probably the Ilkhan's Recognition Guide, my guess. Resurgent Empires: A Succession Wars game. I think because they had a question on one of their face posts about would people be keen on another Succession Wars game. Basically, I never played it, but I've heard stories from around my city that they used to start playing Friday night and go all the way to Sunday afternoon, just stopping for toilet breaks and food. Note, not sleep. But mind you, that was back in the day when they were young and stupider. But yeah, they'd play all weekend and they might get a result. But they loved it because they loved the setting and they loved the game and whatnot. So I think that's what that's going to be. Basically a revamping of the Succession War game, and the actual game I'm talking about is FASA 1612 Succession Wars. I only know that because I have the PDF copy of it. I'm not that good, and I could find it pretty quickly using the power of my mouse button. So that is hugely exciting. Oh wait, missed that one. BattleTech Command. Got no idea what that is. But basically, other tabletop experiences such as BattleTech Command and Resurgent Empires: A Succession Wars game. So that might solve our problem of having to do Battle Force, or it could be something on maybe a battalion level, or even an RTC level, or a regimental combat team level. What do you guys think about all this behaviour? This looks amazing, and it looks exactly like the only problem I have actually. Oh, so I'm scrolling back up to the top, and you know how I was complaining about how the Atlas instead of the Gunslinger, it says like in the brackets below it, image not final. I went, so that's pretty funny. So yeah, it makes sense they put the Atlas in there to cover for no Gunslinger. What do you guys think about this? I am so excited. Yeah, no, this is amazing stuff. Super excited for this. I can't wait to open, well, my wallet can wait, but I can't wait to open my wallet to all this behavior. You can never have enough Warhammers. Was there a grasshopper involved? Yes. Can't have enough grasshoppers. Super excited. They are taking BattleTech in the right direction. So getting back to what I think they're missing out on is they don't have an era digest or a something similar for the third Succession War like they did for first and second Succession War. Because what I'd really like is an updated random mech table to reflect the fact that the Unseens and the 2750s are now legitimately can be played in 3025 as the downgraded versions. And I'd like rats like that, and basically the early part of the third Succession War, because the third Succession War goes for about 75 odd years before Hans Davian does the whole "I'll give you the compelling confederation for your marriage gift," which, yeah, one of the most classic lines in BattleTech ever. Because, yeah, why wouldn't you give your wife a foreign realm for a wedding gift? Mind you, it was Cappy's, so it wasn't worth it in the end. Alright, yeah, so what do you like in this? And tell me what you think. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done it so far. I have been away doing other projects, or BattleTech projects, and they will get filmed eventually. Well, as I mentioned before, I did a Clan Wolf trial of position with the Alpha Strike boys on the Easter weekend. That was exciting. And putting a lot of time and effort into the MechWarrior campaign that we're involved in, and I've been sick and I haven't been able to do any of the unboxings or finish the unboxings because my printer died, and due to technical issues I need to have a printed out copy of the character sheet so I can then scan them in to then put them into the editing program that I'm using to film stuff with, because it won't accept PDFs for some reason. Awkward. So, yeah, I think I'm done. I'm excited. I am so excited. How long has this gone for? This has gone for 45 minutes on the mark. Wow. Well, as I said, wow before, and it really is. So, thank you very much if you made it this far. I hope you have a great day. I am going to and I hope your weekend is full of BattleTech, all sorts of BattleTech, be it Alpha Strike, Battle Force, Battle Space, all the battles in the universe. I am going to do a combat drop on Sunday. Wish me luck. Bye.